Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Citizen Sleeper. In the last episode we opened up the shipyard. We have a few things to do there, and we're also apparently starving, and we have a really bad hand. Lovely, at least we can re-roll that, I suppose. Let's go and see Memphis. We're also working on the pub, if I remember correctly. We are building a distillery. What is the more interesting story to follow? I mean, they're all interesting. That's a problem. How far are we off of the pub? Were we just waiting? We're just waiting. Okay. So we'll carry on with the shipyard. Just gonna quickly remind myself what the aviary looks like. How long are we waiting for that? We're halfway. Okay. Really wish this ferry didn't exist. Okay. Let's re-roll these ones. We got a 5. I'm not going to be too upset about that. And let's go to the unit assembly. I want to do engineering? Do you think we have to do both? Let's go for junior tech. That rolls more with our interface, our ability to control computers and things. Let's put our 5 in here. The sidereal horizon is webbed with complex systems, bundled like nerves in a body. Your job is to lay these systems in. Oh, we got +2, huh? So this shouldn't take too long. Once the shift is done, you close your eyes and see the webs of systems running inside the sidereal horizon. You are a natural at this work. Let's use L1 on a Heaven Age agent if we can. We can also do Yataghan now, can't we? Because the Heaven Age officers will buy Yataghan data from us. But we have our 13 Heaven Age data, and let's go end the cycle. Well, firstly we need to feed the cat. Obviously. I am convinced that one day, feeding that cat, something's gonna happen. Maybe there'll just be a statistic at the end of the game. You fed the cat 100 times. Alright, let's go to unit assembly. Oh wow, we got 6, 6, 4 and a 2. So we can use these 2 6s here. That should get us really close. I can use the 4 too. In fact, this should be enough for us to become a junior tech. Easy. Let's see if that's enough. Each shift, a crowd of would-be workers gathers outside the shipyard, each of them clinging to a 4-digit number printed on receipt paper. These are their assignment numbers, and you are either called for a shift or you aren't. As you arrive, the crowd is restless and chatter rumbles through the lines. For those who, like you, have graduated to the work teams, shifts are guaranteed. Having just walked out of a meeting with a supervisor where you were praised for your efforts, you feel the glow of a job well done. Yet you can't help but feel empathy for those huddled as you pass, waiting for their number to come up. Keep your head down as you leave the shipyard, feeling a little guilty as you do. Hey, sleeper! Wait up! Lem's voice trembles as he shouts above the rumble of the crowd, and you turn to see him pushing through. Mina is crying in his arms. Lem! Good to see you, friend! He's breathing hard after shouldering through the waiting workers. You made the work team! Good for you! He tries to catch his breath, stroking Mina's hair as he does. Shh, baby, give me a second here. He smiles weakly at you as he comforts her, and her cries start to fade. Out of the crowd, he sets Mina down by his side, shiny streaks down both of her cheeks. As he does, you see he is clutching an assignment number on a crumpled piece of paper. Is Mina okay? She's good. We just had to rush up here. He puts his hand on her shoulder, and she clings to his side. Esther, who usually takes her, is sick. He stretches. I don't know what. A noise sounds from the entrance. A klaxon, followed by a list of numbers growing brightly on a display screen. The crowd responds instantly, pushing and pulling as people try to wade to the entry checkpoint. Lem stops and turns back towards the crowd, then glances down at the crumpled paper. That's my number. Shit, Mina? He starts patting the pockets of his gear and glancing around. Go on, I'll watch you. He blinks a little, staring. Thank you, I'll... He crouches to Mina. You gonna stay with our friend here, okay? They're gonna keep you safe and... He stands back up. Here, take her bag. He shoves it into your hands. She's got food, she's got... Shit, I have to go. He backs away into the crowd. Mina, I'll be back real soon, okay? Be good. Then Lem disappears into the roiling crowd, who are now trying to get into the shipyard before it locks down. Mina stands staring, suddenly small without Lem at her side. She fixes you with a dark-eyed look you can't quite read. Hey, Mina. She holds the stare, unmoving. The two parallel tear tracks still glint on her cheeks. You okay, Mina? She sniffs and looks down. Let's look at the bag. You unlatch the top of the bag and see a few metal containers, fashioned from scrap components. A battered slate sits on top, blinking a low battery warning, and tucked beside it is a ragged rabbit, hand sewn. Let's take the rabbit. You pull the rabbit out of the bag, its long limbs waggling as you do. Mina goes to jump and grab it, but holds herself back. She stands and hugs herself, eyes on the rabbit. What's their name? Mina turns away and looks at the entrance to the shipyard. This isn't going well. I'm going to give her the rabbit. You hold the rabbit out, and Mina snatches it from your hand. She hugs it tightly without looking away from you. Ban Ban, she says, staring you down, ferocious, despite her size. Hi, Bun Bun. You move a little closer as you speak, closing the gap. He doesn't speak, she says. He looks at you suspiciously, but her face softens a little. She waggles Bun Bun in front of you, and then walks him up your arm and onto your shoulder, where he sits. She pokes your arm a couple of times. Are you really a robot? I mean, sort of. Yeah, she thinks. Me too. Mina has more questions. Lots of questions. Questions about how you breathe or if you rust. But before long you are talking about rabbits and what Esther, the lady who usually takes her, smells like, and whether or not fairies live in the ice heating pipes. You pass the time like this, sitting side by side on the floor of the walkway as others pass by. Sometimes talking, sometimes drawing on the slate, sometimes playing with Bun Bun, the rabbit. And this is how Lem finds you, just as both of you are starting to yawn. He is dirty and tired, but Mina leaps up his legs and into his arms as he stumbles backwards. You two getting on okay? He asks, trying to keep Mina from climbing onto his shoulders. More than okay. Mina shoots you a smile from Lem's arms, her suspicion gone. Well, well, well. Looks like the meanie can be nice. He pokes her in the ribs, and she squeals in delight. Thank you, friend. I mean it. He gives you a warm, wide smile. I owe you. Look, he glances around. It seems like Esther, the lady who usually watches her, is going to be out for a spell. If you ever have some time, I'd really appreciate you coming down to our place in the low end. He grins, sheepishly. If you have time. But now I have to take this one to eat. He plays at biting Mina, and she giggles in response. See you, sleeper. He waves, and they stumble off down the corridor, drawing gazes from passing spaces as Mina's laughter echoes down the corridor in bright squeals. Okay. We got a new drive. We can help Lem work. If Lem wants to leave on the sidereal horizon, he'll need someone to watch Mina while he works his way onto the construction crews. And that's going to be in the low end, huh? So what can we do at the bridge here? Wow. Your work as a junior tech has qualified you to work in the team handling the final tech fit-up of the sidereal horizons bridge. A vast job. That is a very vast job. Good lord. Okay, is there something new in the low end? Yeah. Lem and Mina's unit. Okay, unless Lem gets time in the shipyard, he won't qualify for the sidereal crew lottery. Watching Mina gives him that chance. So we have to do this 3 times if we have high dice. Let's re-roll that too and see if we get something nice. A 3! Yay! Let's watch Mina. Mina leads you on a winding tour of the block, chatting to the neighbours and collecting snacks. For a while, you forget about everything else. Well, it's time for us to rest again, huh? Good lord. Well, we can go back to our apartment here that's right next door and end the cycle. I do believe that our mushrooms will be ready for picking, which is something that we should definitely do. Yes. Okay. Shall I use the 3? Make it a 5? I'm sure this will be fine. Aha! It's a club cap. Lovely. So we can make ourselves some stabilizer. Back up to 4. Should I use my... I'm going to go use the 5 at Mina's place, I think. Because there is a time limit. I think it's only 3 cycles. I don't know if it's going down if I don't do it. Maybe there isn't a time limit. Maybe I'm imagining things. Never mind. Let's just get it done anyway. By the end of the day, Mina curls up in your lap as you read her a story. She's asleep when Lem gets back, and you two eat together. Let's re-roll this 2 and a 1. What are the odds we get 2 1s or 2 2s? A 1 and a 4? I mean, the 4, I'll take it. Okay, that was good, and then we only need 1 more. Let's go use this 1. We get some Heaven Edge data, obviously. I really should go after Yan again, you know. This is a one-sided operation here. How many days left in the Overlook Bar? We have 3 days left in the Overlook Bar. Ooh, the scrap freighters here. Do I want to buy scrap? I don't really have any other reasons to use my money right now, so let's buy some scrap. I don't know, let's just have it on hand. We might need it for something. Who knows, maybe we'll get a chip mine fragment. Oh, that was normal scrap. Normal scrap. And normal scrap. Oh wait, no. We did get a ship mine fragment, never mind. Interesting, okay. We need 3, don't we, to actually make a new one, so... That's not going to happen for a while. Let's go... rest in our apartment, I guess. Feed the cat. There's a lot of resting in this this episode, huh? But burning through the dice. Do I want to use a stabilizer? No, I won't, I don't think. I'm going to hold on to the stabilizer for a bit. Ooh, that's a good hand. I like that hand. 2 5s, a 4 and a 3. Let's use the... okay, can I use the 3? Make it a 4, right? Yeah, there's a 25% chance for something bad to happen. Let's just use the 5. I don't know what the bad would be. Probably minus energy. Okay, there we go. She's asleep, whispers Lem, creeping back out of the unit's tiny bedroom, sliding the door shut as he does. You are perched at the thin bar in the main room, the slate in front of you still glowing with Mina and your drawings from a cycle spent together. There's a ring, the only word Mina has known, with stick figures standing along its edge. The tall one is you. Drink? Asks Lem, producing a worn-looking bottle of Griol from under the bar. Its contents glowing amber in the fluorescent light. Yeah, sure, why not? Lem nods and glugs a few fingers into a couple of metal tumblers and sits down with you at the bar. Cheers, he offers, and you clink the metal containers together. You know, we actually have something to celebrate this time round. Lem gives you a sideways look. I made the assembly team on the side reel. He grins broadly. Clearly, he has been desperate to tell you all cycle. Amazing. Lem holds up his drink. Couldn't have done it without you keeping an eye on little Meanie back there. Lem shifts a little on his stool. He looks uncomfortable. How's that girl doing, Sleeper? I haven't seen much of her these past cycles. Oh, she misses her father. Lem looks away. Yeah, he says to no one in particular. The silence stretches out as Lem takes a drink, his eyes fixed on the bedroom door. He's great. He nods. I can't take all the credit for Mina. She isn't actually mine. He gazes into the middle distance. I pulled her off a refugee shuttle out by one of Ember's moons. The colony was falling apart for decades after Solheim collapsed, surviving on next to nothing. Eventually, some of the residents tried to make it for the eye on these decrepit old shuttles. He sloshes the drink around in his tumbler. They had no idea what they were doing. The one Mina was on decompressed halfway here. Everyone's spaced. The only reason she made it was someone sealed her in a weapon locker. She was ice cold when I reached her. Purple lips. He shivers. Once I picked her up, I wouldn't let go. The medics treated her with me, still clinging to her. He takes a drink. Still not sure why. He reaches over and refills his cup. We weren't exactly anybody's heroes, you understand. We were private military, hired in by Conway to protect their claims in the collapse. But once I got Mina, that was it. I quit. Got us dumped here. You saved her. I'm going to sound like an idiot now, but he sighs. She saved me. That's the truth of it. He looks around the decaying unit, its stained plastic plating and flickering lights. Me, I brought her to this. She was tiny, too small to know what she lost, but I can't stop thinking about it. He rubs his eyes, dark with tiredness. What if our number doesn't come up in the draw, Sleeper? What then? The side reel will sail off without a thought, leaving us here. What kind of life is that for her? You'll make it. Sorry, I know you don't have it any better. He looks at his cup and pushes it away down the bar. This is a celebration, right? Both of us on the team now. Both of us in with a chance. Together. That's right. We hold on. Together. Imagine all three of us riding the sidereal horizon out of here. To a new world. He looks into his glass for a moment. I think I drank this too fast. He laughs. Lem stands and starts to clear the glasses into the auto wash. I need some sleep, friend. See you around. Alright then. He catches your shoulder as you turn to leave. Thank you, sleeper. I mean it. From both of us. He pats your shoulder and you slip out into the dark of the walkway with thoughts of little Mina in your mind. And with that, I think I'm going to end this episode here. I've got a horrible feeling that the way this is going, there's going to be one spot on this sidereal horizon, and it's going to be me or him. It's going to be a painful choice, but I imagine I will let him go, you know? But either way, thank you all very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, let me know what you think. Your comments are greatly appreciated. Thank you again to the members of the channel, the coffee supporters, all the people who help me make these videos, keep the channel going. And as always, I'll see you next time.